My friends, as you all know, I'm a fighter. Every bone in my body has always told me to fight because I care deeply.
Wow, this is a train wreck.
I'm in the running really because we need to stand up to Donald Trump, and I am the person who can do it.
We had a projection of what that current deficit was going to be in April when the budget was presented, and it was roughly 40.9 billion, if I recall off the top of my head.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, fast forward to December, which is 8 months later, and all of a sudden that number changed by 20 billion. I can tell you, if I was in the accounting business and I audited financial statements like that, I would be fired.
So they don't like it, or is it that they don't understand it, that it wasn't sold so well, that people kind of got confused about this whole you're going to pay now, get money back? It sort of seemed to throw a lot of people, like, the misunderstandings of it.
You know, maybe.
I'm not a public policy expert. I'm a common sense guy. And I analyze my client base and the people that are around me, and I look at bad public policy driving poor behavior. It's dangerous.
Mr. Moody, I just wonder if you want to comment on the general position that the federal government, which is normally done by local and municipal and provincial governments, with respect to land use planning and how it should be taxed.
Surprise, surprise, the BC provincial government followed the lead of the federal government and introduced a flipping tax as well. I just find all these measures very, very silly, very dangerous.
Because let's say you win this race. Of course, there's several people in the race right now. If there was a disagreement in your cabinet, how would you handle things differently? Like if your finance minister came to you and said, Prime Minister, I think we're on the wrong track here. How would you tackle that differently than what the experience you've had was?
Well, probably I wouldn't tell my finance minister I was going to fire her the day after she delivered the fall economic statement. I probably wouldn't say that 3 days before she was supposed to deliver it.
I learned the hard way that tax policy and politics are inextricably linked, like wine and cheese.
This is kind of a dead end, isn't it, for our country?
Well, it's a dead end if you don't deal with it, right?
I mean, are there really any Canadians who really understand the existing tax system?
Not a chance. Not a chance. I've been in this game a long time. The complexity has grown to the point where, here's the Income Tax Act sitting on the end of my desk here, right?
Wow.
You can see how thick it is. This is volume 1. I don't have volume 2 at my fingertips here. I advocate, like a lot of my peers have for the last 15, 20 years, and in particular the last 5 years, for tax reform, because we want our country to be better for our kids, our grandkids, and to make sure that this great dream of Canada, that started with the acorn seed of Sir John A. Macdonald, we want that dream to continue.
And the House will now be prorogued until March 24th.
So we've got to wake up as a nation.
Tax policy and economics and politics really do matter. Wake up.